Hello fellow collectors, and welcome to Gallic Gun Toys. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and today we are reviewing the Dragon Ball Super Ssgss Vegito final Kamehameha Banpresto figure. Really awesome figure, very happy with it. If you guys caught my unboxing video, you would have seen my initial reactions, and I was thoroughly impressed with just the level of detail that has gone into this figure, the paint, the sculpt, everything is really on point, and I absolutely love this figure, guys. He is just awesome. Really good size foot peg, so he's not going to go anywhere. That will keep him nice and sturdy, and it's a nice white, so it fits in well with the boot, so it's not overpowering. It would be better if it was clear, but I'm happy with that. It's the same color as his boots, and it doesn't stand out too badly, as you can see from that. So we'll just have a really good look at every little portion of the figure, from the boots, and the sculpt is just really strong. The paint and shading is really strong all throughout the figure, and that really impresses me. It's been a while since I've had a figure, a Banpresto figure, that just really hit the nail on the head like this. The sculpt is just perfect in those muscles, the hair, the clothing, everything is just awesome. And a really good look at his pataras there. And the paint just looks so good. Just really nice. So that seems to be the only imperfection I have on mine, which is just this little bit of paint rub or paint chipping there. And I'm pretty impressed with that, because even the one that was on display at Zing when I bought this didn't have any visible imperfections on the face or anything, and that's what you really want. You know, you can deal with something like that, but when you get a big paint smudge on like the arm or his face or something, that really kills it for me, and I know it kills it for a lot of you guys as well. For me personally, this figure, the hair, this is where he really shines, guys. That hair sculpt is fantastic, but the paint, I absolutely love that paint. It is just something special, and I really hope we see some more figures with this level of detail going into the paint for the Super Saiyan Blue hair, because that is just such a standout, and I absolutely love it. Just an awesome piece. Now, let's get into a height breakdown. Now, we've had a really good look at the whole figure throughout. Okay, so for height breakdown, he is sitting at about 8.5 inches. That is really solid, guys. Very impressed with that. That was the main thing that made me pick him up, was just the sheer size of him. And he's just fantastic. Really awesome. Can't recommend picking this one up enough. Definite bang for your buck, value for money. Alright, time to jump into some comparisons, shall we? And we'll wrap the rest of this review up. So here he is with the Maxmatic Son Goku Ultra Instinct that just recently came out, maybe like a month ago. And as you can see, they work really well together, guys. Maybe the Goku looks bigger to me just by a little bit. I know he's about Grandista scale from when we did our review of him. But, you know, he's not far off. Definitely, this guy's just slightly smaller in scale to my eye, but I think they would work fine in the same shelf or in the same display together. Here he is with one of the newest Ichiban Kuji releases that we just reviewed on the channel in the last week. For anyone wondering, here he is with the, I think it was like the final Big Bang Kamehameha Super Saiyan Blue Vegito they released, that Banpresto released a few years ago. Really solid figure, one of my absolute favourites. I like both of them for the different colors and stuff. This one, I kind of prefer just the overall coloring of the figure, but this guy is still just an absolute standout in comparison to him. But yeah, really awesome. Little bit bigger, you know, but yeah, both really awesome figures. And I highly recommend, if you love Vegito Blue and you don't have this figure, if you ever get a chance to grab this, grab it, because it is definitely one of my all-time favorites that Banpresto have ever put out of a Vegito Blue figure. Okay, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys wondering how this scales up with the Grandista. And here he is with the Grandista Bardock. And yeah, like a little bit smaller, but still could work with some Grandistas in the back. This guy in the front, I don't see why that won't work. Alright, so new day, guys, new figure, and I have to say, this guy for score, I'm giving him a perfect 10. There's a lot of things I like about other Vegito figures over this, but this stands on its own absolutely perfectly. Depending on what you have it displayed with, I think it's going to look really good. He looks fantastic just on his own. The paint, the sculpt is just flawless in my opinion, and it all works very well for the colors they've chosen on the gi. Just all the overtones, the shading, everything seems to just fit perfectly, just like that other Super Saiyan Blue Vegito we were looking at in comparison. You know, this one just works just as well, but for different reasons, and I absolutely love it. So for that reason, 10 out of 10 for me. Highly recommend picking it up. For the price point, I really cannot complain. This cost me $38 here in Australia from a local retailer, Zing. And this is, like I said earlier in the video, guys, bang for your buck, good value for money, and could not be happier. Alright, fellow collectors, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like down below. You have no idea how much that helps the channel out and helps the videos get out there. It's a massive help from you guys, so every time you do that, it's so greatly appreciated by me. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. We're well on our way to 1,500 subs, and when we get to 2,000, guys, we'll be doing another giveaway like we did when we hit 1,000 subs. Don't forget, you can also follow me over on Facebook at Gullet Gun Toys. Thank you as always for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.